Hello everyone, my name is Elena. I'm Ecosystem Lead at Ton Foundation, and in this video, we're going to talk about technical and product development support that your team can potentially get in the ecosystem, as well as the Ton Grants program. So starting with the technical and product development support, I would say that the types of support are once again many. And let me start with different useful resources that we are preparing and improving on a daily basis for builders and founders in the ecosystem. Here I definitely refer to documentation and different types of guides and instructions and best practices that we gather from within the ecosystem. This is a case in point, a guide for Telegram mini app developers where you can find all the necessary requirements, standards, and best practices for building a successful Telegram mini application in the Ton ecosystem. So please study this document carefully because it will essentially give you an understanding of what is exactly required to be present in your Telegram mini app and what types of support you unlock as long as you comply with the necessary requirements and as long as you follow the best practices that we've collected from different builders in the ecosystem. Let's move forward to smart contract audits, which is definitely a very important type of support that you may expect from different players in the ecosystem. And here the right institution for you would be Ton Tech, which is an independent technical entity within the Ton ecosystem with super large and in-depth expertise in Ton smart contracts specifically, as well as external auditors like Trail of Bits, QuantStamp, Certic, and many others who have recently started diving deeper into the Ton ecosystem and supporting Ton teams with their smart contract audits. So you can reach out to us and we will be happy to make an introduction to one of the auditors of your preference, of your choice, so that you can kick off this dialogue with them. Let's move forward to the next point, which is the bug bounty program we launched on Hagenproof, where you can essentially list your project for the purpose of finding bugs in your code and get very favorable conditions, being a Ton project essentially. And last but not least are credits for cloud services and API provider services, which is, for example, Ton API, the largest API provider in the Ton ecosystem. And talking about cloud service providers, those are companies as AWS, Google Cloud, Tencent Cloud, and Alibaba Cloud, so that you can access their services using those free credits given to you as a Ton startup. So guys, looking for grants, who can relate? I bet many teams are searching for financial initial support from blockchain foundation, which is absolutely fair. But my personal advice here, please never start a conversation with anyone from any ecosystem with a question, do you guys have a grant program? If yes, we're ready to come and build in your ecosystem, right? So please start with sharing the value that you can give to the blockchain, to the users, to the builders, whatever, just to the ecosystem in general. Ton does have a grant program, of course, which is essentially aimed at supporting innovative projects in such product verticals as social Web3, DeFi, GameFi, developer education. And then we also have this broad category other, in which you can fit in any project that brings value that you have in mind, like infrastructure, utility, e-commerce, etc., etc. So usually the maximum budget that a team can expect from the grant program is $50,000 in Toncoin. But if you're still very early and still in the process of validating the first hypothesis with your first prototype and first marketing campaigns, my recommendation is to apply for a grant of around from $10 to $20K.